If you've not heard the news by now, or if you don't want spoilers for the Kenobi show, I get it. But this is no spoilers, by the way, of the show. But I'm going to be talking about something that did happen. So, Kenobi on Rotten Tomato has been reviewed bombed. And when I actually when I took a screenshot of it, and it was like at 60%, I heard it got lowered to 58%. I'm not too sure if it is lower. I'll probably put an updated screenshot up right now. If it has changed at all, I didn't check. I forgot. But great YouTuber. But yeah, it got reviewed by me. Question why, and it's kind of weird, and I don't understand. So one of the actresses, Rosa, I forget her name. She plays Reva in the show. I forget her real name, but she got harassed, and Ewan McGregor actually made a response. Also, the actress who plays Reeve also did as well, but Ewan McGregor made a response because he's the executive producer of that show. And he said, if you are racist, then you are not a Star Wars fan in my eyes. And for some reason, this show is now a review bomb because he said that. But most Star Wars fans, at least from my knowledge, are not racist. I think Star Wars fans in general are not upset or will not point blame at someone's because of the color of their skin or anything like that. I don't think it's the case. I think it's just trolls. But Disney, they have control of the media, so they're saying that's because of racism, and it's not true. Because I find it hard to believe that the community, the Star Wars community, is like that. Yes, we're very self-entitled. I find it hard to believe that all these Star Wars fans will review bomb Kenobi. A lot of people are enjoying the show, and I think just a small percentage of people, the vocal minority, a couple of trolls, are probably just doing it. Because you can get on Rotten Tomato, you can just post your opinions. And I did look at the reviews, the audience reviews, and a lot of them they're funny. They're not criticisms. They're just saying, "Oh, this show sucks. Disney ruined everything. They ruined Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan sucks. Obi-Wan is not what he is. He has a Luke treatment from the Last Jedi. Last Jedi fucking sucks." Yeah, that type of stuff. Sorry for my cursing, but that's what it is. It's funny. And also there's people who are also saying "Oh, don't listen to them. The show's great." It's funny, but Star Wars fans, I feel like with the community, what is it with the Star Wars community? They're so nitpicky. Because even taking that all aside, that's where one argument is with that. And with other real world events that's happening that can cause concern for the show, whether scenes will be removed or not. I'm not saying it because I don't want to get demonetized or blacklisted, because YouTube doesn't like you when you say real world stuff, but I'm just saying that right now. But moving on from that, people are just nitpicking the show, and it gets to a point where it's if you have not watched the show, or you're waiting for all 6 episodes to come out, you're hearing people criticizing the show, it's all nitpicks. It is all nitpicks. This show is good. I'm not spoiling. I'm not saying anything spoilery. I'm not saying anything with the show. I'm just saying, at the show itself, people have been nitpicking it, and it goes to a point where, what do you want from Star Wars? What do Star Wars fans want to see? Because I feel like we're at a point where we're really getting what people want for years. A product with Obi-Wan on it as a title character. Now, granted, this should have been a movie, but it goes to a point where it's what do you want as the audience? Because we're getting prequel material. People want prequel material. And it's my god, you're just nitpicking the hell of it. Wait till the show's finished, but they're not. Because the way the internet works, that once one thing comes out, people are going to nitpick it. And some are criticizing it for plot holes or continuity issues, which I get it. But I'm not going to say any of that stuff until the show is completed, because maybe they'll just explain why certain things are the way they are. Like I said, not spoiling anything, but I'm just saying there is some continuity errors, or you may question some stuff, but like I said, we need all 6 episodes to come out, then we can review it from there. But people aren't going to wait that long. As of recording this, 3 episodes are out. Half the show is already out, so yeah, people are saying criticizing it, and it's it gets annoying with all these fans nitpicking everything. It's you hate everything about it, then why are you watching it? Like, if people are so nitpicking about everything, so just watch episode 1 to 6. Just go watch those films if you think they're perfect. Spoiler alert, they're not. You know, it's like people are so criticizing of everything new coming to Star Wars. Like, even with The Mandalorian, people are criticizing it. Granted, it's a vocal minority, people seem to not really be upset with it. But with everything else, it's like it is. Even with the animated stuff, it's like people are like, oh, this show sucks. But it's like, not every show can't be this grand, you know, story like the prequel trilogy are. Like, it's a TV episode, it's a show. Not every episode is going to be this grand thing. Like, when The Bad Batch came out, people were like, oh, this show sucks. It's not that grand, but like, it can't, because there's 16 episodes. Not all those 16 episodes are going to be just like this head exploding event. Like, that can't be the case for every show, because some shows just can't do that, or shows need to be more laid back and like lower, and not like this grand story. Just some are personal stories, but people want these grand stories because that's what Star Wars is. What's what the installment are, the numerical films. Episodes 1 to 9 are those big epic tales, but when it comes to these shows, they can't be like that because 1, limited budget, 2, the shows can't be like that because every episode can't be like that, or else they're just one-upping themselves, which is impossible. And it gets to a point where it's like, I just don't listen to criticism anymore. I don't listen to, I don't watch videos of people criticizing stuff. Like, I've seen videos about the Kenobi show, people criticizing it. I'm not going to watch it, because it's not that I don't want to hear criticism about something that I like. It's just, I would rather hear criticism when the show's completely out, rather than a couple episodes, because I feel like a lot of stuff people are criticizing about will be resolved, but I could be wrong on that. But also, I just don't like hearing, like, the same narrative all the Star Wars Disney hating Star Wars channels do, where it's like, oh, everything Disney makes is just bad. That's not true. And it's really annoying. That's why I stopped watching video or YouTubers that like made Last Jedi hate videos, because they were good in 2017, 2018, but once The Mandalorian came out, the narrative changed, and people just didn't change with it, and they kept the narrative that everything that Lucasfilm did was bad. You know, they can't make Star Wars stuff, but they can. But granted, it's different, but they can. It's just people just what do you want? You want George Lucas to return to make Star Wars films again? You want him to decanonize sequel shows? Do you want him to get Star Wars back? That's what you really want for a single man that is in his 70s to make another trilogy again, to get his franchise back? That's not gonna happen. That's not, like, your expectations are just not happening. You want Kathleen Kennedy to be fired. She doesn't even be fired. You gotta think realistically, but you can't, because people can't think realistically, because you can't. And I'm not gonna get ranty here, but it's just, it's really annoying. If I don't watch, like, these YouTubers that do, like, these rant videos of, or these hating Disney Star Wars videos, because they're all the same. And it's very annoying. And I just don't. Unless they have something to actually criticize about it, they've actually messed up. But I've seen videos where they talk about the most ridiculous things, and they say, like, it's ending for Star Wars. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, oh, a minifigure has the wrong lightsaber hilt. Oh no, Star Wars is ruined. Or it's Lucasfilm and Disney. Kathleen Kennedy needs to be fired for this. And it's like production error, but no company ever deals with all this criticism. It's very annoying. I can imagine, you know, Kathleen Kennedy, all the employees, they're in hell. This is their hell. There is no pleasing Star Wars fans anymore, because it's impossible. You can't. If The Empire Strikes Back were to come out today, people would hate it. The reason why people love it is because it was the second Star Wars film that came out. I consider The Empire Strikes Back and Last to be the same film, except, you know, granted the plot's different, but in terms of, like, it changing up Star Wars, one was beloved, one's hated. If The Last Jedi were to come out in 1980, people would love it. But it's just timing, stuff like that. You know, that's just what it is. You can disagree on that, but that's just what it is. I don't have anything else to say, because I'll just repeat myself at that point. Because everything that Star Wars fans do, whether that be YouTube videos, Twitter, Reddit, whatever. It's just the same thing. It's just people bitching about why Disney and Lucasfilm can't make Star Wars stuff, which is half right, but you're kind of ignoring all the stuff that are right, including the video games, comics, and stuff like that. But it's really just annoying at this point. And I'm like, I'm not gonna look at reviews until this thing's completed, or negative reviews, because I'd rather hear it when a product's actually fully out rather than half out or just one episode's out. Like that's my opinion, because it's just fueling hate. And whenever I watch a show, I don't know, I feel disappointed, but at the same time I'm not. It's like I feel like people aren't liking the show when I'm watching it, which I don't like that, because this should be like something that's a celebration, but it doesn't feel like a celebration, because like with controversies and all that type of stuff, it's like this show is going to cause people to be mad, and it's like it's just every episode makes people mad, but there's nothing to be mad about, really. For every little thing, like people just nitpick this, and it's just the same thing that happened with the Andor show, Bad Batch Season 2, the Ahsoka show. People just can nitpick every little thing, and it's not fun. Because every movie can be nitpicked to death, including in the original trilogy. Those can be nitpicked. You know, films aren't perfect. They can't be 100% perfect. They can be close to perfect, but they can't be perfect. There's going to be something that's plot holes going to be risen or a nitpick, and that's just what it is. You know, a perfectly made movie is going to have some nitpicking, and there's nothing to do about it. And it kind of ruins the experience if, you know, they keep doing it all the goddamn time. But if you enjoyed my ranting, then hit that like button, subscribe, I'm to go now, so goodbye everyone.